Hi guys, hope you're okay. It's time for another vintage set video, classic set video. And I've got another M-Tron set for you today. It's been a while since I did the other M-Tron sets. And this is a recent acquisition. You may have seen it in a haul video I did recently. And this is set 6896, the Celestial Forager. This set was known in the UK at least as the Astro Wrecker. Although I don't remember it being called that, I'll be honest. That's according to Brick Set. And along with the majority of the M-Tron sets, this was released in 1990. This set looks fairly bulky, but only 90 pieces. And just the one minifigure. But it's one of the sets that was missing from my M-Tron collection. So I'm going to build this up, quickly show you the vehicle and the minifigure, and then we'll quickly have a look at the box and the instructions. Okay, so here's our finished model, and it's pretty cool. It drives really nicely with this. I'll show you the rest of the functions in a minute, but let's look at that little minifigure first. I've seen this minifigure a lot of times before, but I'll quickly show you it anyway. Here's our minifigure. We've seen this one so many times. It's got his nice M-Tron printed torso. It's nice trans neon yellow, I think it is, or neon green maybe even, visor. Just lifts up, black hair tanks, nothing going on the back. And he's got his short handle, old walkie-talkie. It's a nice minifigure, got quite a few of these now. No cracks on this one, so it's a good one. Just classic stuff, and it's great. So here's our vehicle. So it is quite small, but it drives really nicely. You've got this little grey round brick on top. Acts as like a steering system. Quite similar to the large Mega Core magnetizer set, which you can check out in a separate review. It's got these big bulky wheels on it. Roll really well, even on this desk, which is just a slippery sort of wood surface. And pick it up and show you. You got a nice printed piece here, and one on the side. These are very old pieces. You don't see these anymore. 1x1 printed pieces, no stickers with this set. Print on this cargo piece at the back. No printed M-Tron logos on this thing, apart from this one on the front here. It's a similar piece we've seen before in some of the smaller sets. And it's just kind of hinged. Like a Technic axle piece in there that holds it all together. And one of these old hinge pieces on the bottom. And on the back we have a crane. So you've got a magnet there, you've got a magnet here, and there's also a magnet to hold it all together. So 4 magnets with this one. So the magnet holds the crane in place, and you can just drop this. You've got to obviously pull it off your hands, but magnet then goes and holds that back together, and you can just imagine play with this, pick that up. Very simple, but the magnet system is brilliant. That's basically all there is to it. Lots of lovely neon pieces on here again. So it's a mid-sized set. I will eventually get all the M-Tron sets out and show you all of them, because I've got them all boxed now, with the exception of that 1991 small set and the big instructions for the big mega build, but they're crazy money now. So I've got the 7 mainline sets boxed, so we will get them all out and do a big M-Tron video at some point. Maybe if you guys can push me up to 1,000 subscribers, I'll get all the M-Tron sets out again, I'll get all the castle sets out again, and we'll build a big castle. So there's an incentive for you. Let's have a quick look at the instructions, and then we'll have a look at the box. So these are just the leaflet fold out type, but really good condition. Just all fold out like this. And then you just build it up step by step. So you start off with your little spaceman, and then it's a fairly straightforward build. All the way around to step 14, which is the finished model. There we go. Just folds up very simply. Not like that. like that. So look at the box. So this box is in lovely condition. You've got a lovely clean front on here, just a little bit of creasing there. That fabulous Tron logo, which I love. Just so 80s. I know this is a 1990 set, but it's just so retro and an 80s sort of style. Just a few pictures on the sides. There's our date. And again, it's all really good condition on the back, and there's some alternate bills. So we've got this sort of spaceship. It's very strange. And then we've got this crawler with a separate little... I'm not entirely sure what these magnets are for, or how they would connect to things, but I suppose you could just imagine that they're doing something. But nice that there's two separate little bills with this one. And then finally this one, which I think is probably my favourite. This looks pretty cool. So there's your 3 alternate builds. They're on the box. Let's do a quick recap. There we go, another wonderful set from the early 90s. I love the 80s and 90s stuff, as you know. Look out for another video on a classic set very, very soon. We'll, as I say, get all the Tron sets out at some point and do a big video on that. And look out for a city update video very, very soon too, guys. Working hard up there, but I'm not just going to keep smashing out city update videos when there's nothing to really show you. So look out for that soon. Look out for another classic video like this one. And whatever you're doing for the rest of the week, have a fantastic week. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.